Hey guys and girls, I mentioned a while back on one of our daily devotionals, talked about a good way to be able to read the bottom, to tell whatever the bottom is. So if you can tell if it's a hard bottom or a soft bottom, if you got grass down there, whatever, one good way to read that if you don't have a locator, if you're not really good at reading your locator and can't read that hard bottom and soft bottom stuff, is to use what they call a Tokyo rig, And a few of you asked, well, what in the world's a Tokyo rig? And I promised that I would explain it. I've just forgotten to do it, so I thought I'd explain a Tokyo rig. Well, this is what a Tokyo rig looks like right here. Now, that looks kind of funky right there, and you look at that and you say, well, that looks pretty cool, Jimmy, but you haven't told me anything or showed me anything yet. So I'm going to tell you exactly what the deal is right here. What we want to do with this wire, this particular one's when I bought it at Bass Pro Shop. It's a VMC, and they cost like, $3 or $4 for a couple, 2 or 3 of them. And it's got a hook, a really good hook, a KL bend type hook. It's got a wire that comes straight down. And here on the front of it, it's got a little split ring. You see the little split ring right there, the little split ring? And then it's got a swivel. Now, this is where you want to tie your line to. You tie your line to this part right here. This wire hangs straight down. Now, here's what you do with the wire. You want to take a weight, just a regular Texas rig bullet weight, whatever weight you want, and you'll put that weight on the wire. Now, you can put it on either way. Most people like to rig it upside down like that. See, it's upside down. Now, your bait is going to be flowing out here like this. It's going to be flowing out here like this. So you rig it really upside down. And then once you've done that, you simply grab a pair of needle nose. I've got my weight on there already. There's my weight up there on there. And that's a tungsten weight. It's a 3/8 ounce weight. Use whatever size weight you want. And you just simply come up here and put a little bend in here like I've done. Now, what that bend does is it keeps the weight from falling off. Now, if you want to bend it up a little bit closer, I can bend it. Since it's right there, you can kind of play around with it. Want to bend it up just a little bit more. Bend it up just a little bit more so it'll go in there just right. Now it'll fall down right on there, and that's perfect. It's right up against your deal. Now, you can turn around and use it the other way if you want, however way you want to use it. It doesn't matter. Most people run them upside down. Now, I don't know why, because I guess but dragging, it seems like it might be a little bit better the other way to me, but that's the way most people rig them. Okay, once you've got this done, is you're going to tie to the little swivel up here in the front. Tie your line to that. Now, you want to tie your line to that really before you start. Tie your line to that little swivel, so your line's coming out here. And you got this then is going to fall on the bottom, and you're going to fish it just like this. So this is dragging the bottom. It's real good if you got a little grass or a little moss or silt and stuff on the bottom. A soft bottom, not a hard bottom, but a soft bottom. A hard bottom, this is clinging on the rocks and making noise down there. So you're fishing around rocks and things like that. A Tokyo rig's good for that. And then you simply attach a plastic worm or a lizard or a frog or whatever, some sort of soft plastic, crawfish, whatever, back here to it. You can rig it straight Texas rig, where you run it through and your hook is down and laying, inside you're pointing your hooks inside the worm. Or you can rig this on the outside of the worm where it's not Texas rig. But this is the way it's gonna run right there. Now, they usually, you can buy these Tokyo rigs. You can make them, obviously, very, very easily. They're simple to make, but you can buy them. This particular one that I bought at Bass Pro Shop's a VMC, and that's the way it comes in the pack right there. And there was 2 or 3 in there. I don't know how many, 2 or 3 of them in there. And this is probably, they're probably $1.50 a piece or something. They're pretty expensive, a couple of bucks a piece maybe. That's a good expensive hook in them. But then it shows you on the back, if you look on the back, that's just the way it's rigged right there. Just the way I was talking about. Your line's coming off up here off the top of it. The weight's going straight down off the bottom. Your hook is in. They got a little, looks like that's a kind of a creature bait on that, a little creature bait on that. You can use a creature bait. You can use a tube on them. You can use a plastic worm on them. Use a lizard. Use a crawl. Anything you want to put on there back here. But this weight then drags on the bottom. And you can, if you want a heavier weight, you can put a heavier weight on there, or you can put 2 weights on there, 2 1/4 ounce weights on there. Because you got a long wire there, you can put a couple of them there. If you want to increase the weight a little bit, maybe you want a 3/8 and a 1/4, something like that. I don't know. But you can put more than one. I've only fished them with one, to be honest. That's all I've used is one on there. But that's what a Tokyo rig looks like right there. You can buy these at Bass Pro Shop and already rigged, or you can make your own. They're very simple. You just need a little piece of wire coming down, swivel, a couple split rings, and you got it. That's what it looks like right there. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like when it's rigged right there. A Tokyo rig. Great to find out whether you have a hard bottom, a soft bottom, silt, whatever you got down there. Guys and girls, go out there and use this little Tokyo rig. It will catch fish. I've caught a bunch of them on it. Remember, I sure do love you.